What is going on, guys? Back at it again with another video, and today today I am going to be basically going over how to wire a sub up in the 2013 or really 2011 through I guess 16. I'm not going to take much apart because I have class. I got to go back again. Just basically running all the way through. Some guy was asking about it. I think his name was Justin something, but he was worried about the RCAs going to the back of the radio. But anyways, let's go and get started. Now, like the whole like wattage and stuff and the RMS, I'm not really going to go through that at all, really. I will tell you that you need to match up the RMS of both the sub and the amp as close as possible, and your wiring, like I forgot like how to estimate it, but 4 or 8 gauge is normally what probably like over 80% of people use. I'm using 4 gauge all the way through, both ground and power wire. So your first step is going to be hooking up your power wire to the positive side on the battery. Also make sure before you start anything, even connecting that, is to unhook the ground just in case like you don't short out anything or anything like that. The firewall is right there. See where those wires are right there? Yeah. So then probably like 2 people, you're gonna need 2 people to do this. Be a lot easier. One person kind of feed it through the firewall, one person over here trying to, you know, grab it through. And then I brought it by the fuse box underneath the steering wheel, through the panels, through the side panels right here. You can see the red wire. I broke a clip, that's why it's not on there. And then you just basically run it through as best you can, and come back here, and then it'll be to your amp, wherever you have your amp. Really is where you're gonna run it to. As far as a ground wire, just really majority of people hook it up to the chassis of like the seats or whatever. Just a nice solid ground location on the car. Make sure it's not painted. If it is, sand it down. Try to make the best connection you can. As far as the remote wire, so like when you start the car, like accessory or whatever, yeah, accessory to the amp. Again, running it to the side panel down here, and then hooks it up to one of the fuses back there. Just looking like the owner's manual or somewhere online, like a PDF online of where the accessory fuse is, and then just like hook it up to that, and you're good. Speaker wire, that's pretty obvious. If you're running duals like I am, it's gonna be a little bit different. I think you're gonna have to run it in, I already forgot, I think parallel. If you're running one sub, I mean it's pretty obvious, positive to positive, negative to negative. Make sure the connection inside the box from the sub to the connector, wherever it is, make sure that's a really solid connection. It's not gonna get loose or anything from all the vibrations. Alright, so now to what that guy was asking about, the RCAs. The really long wire they provide, well at least mine, the Rockford Fosgate, got it on Amazon. Yeah, I ran those actually on the passenger side. So I came around, because it was a really long wire, I didn't want a whole bunch of slack, so I used up as much as I can. So I went from the amp, the back seats, passenger side, tuck it in all through there, and then I ran it up through underneath the glove box under here, and went up there. And then here's the part where he was asking about. He was having some trouble with this. Alright, so he has a 16 model. I'm not really sure about the radio on that one. But anyways, I'm sure it's the same. You just want to grab right under here, just pull straight off. You might need 2 hands actually to do it. Maybe not. Yep, just pull that straight off. Maybe, come on, there we go. Alright, pull that straight off. And then you're gonna have access to this. You see the 4 bolts, there's 1, 2, and then 2 on the other side. You're gonna take those off, which I will do right now. so we have the radio, stereo, whatever. We have it out, and my buddy Josh, he has just like the stock radio that it comes with. Luckily, the previous owner upgraded, so I got the touchscreen. Same thing, because I helped Josh install his sub. So if you look back here, there are the RCAs right here. I think that's red. There's white. So that's where they are. More connections for them. So you can hook them up to any of those too, and they will work just fine. So yeah, and then basically to run it through, there is a hole down there. I don't think you guys are able to see it, but there's a hole down there. You'll see it. Just come on the driver's side, look down until you see some light down here or whatever you have laying down here, until you see it, and then just kind of feed it through. It's kind of, yeah, you just have to feed it through, and you're good. And then after that, make sure you still keep this out, because you need that. You need this. I need this. Then make sure they go back in the clips, little holders, and you're good. All right, so that is, I think, yeah, that's about it, I believe. I remember when I first started like putting in like my own systems and stuff. First time I ever had the first sub was I had Best Buy do it, but then after that I was like, screw that, they're overpriced. I'm just gonna do this myself. So I did it myself, and I thought it was like the hardest thing in the world. I was like, oh, what do you do this, blah, 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 blah. But now it's just like the easiest thing. I feel like there's more than that. Am I missing anything? No, I'm not. No, okay. Oh, and a little tip for like tuning the amp to the sub. Settings wise on the radio, you can have whatever you want. I think I went over that in a previous video, but as far as the amp goes itself, depending on what amp you have, mine only have two settings, like an input level, and then obviously I think is input level the same thing as gain. I think so. And then I have like some bass like booster thing. Anyways, turn the gain, turn the volume up to where you would normally listen to it at, like your max volume. So mine's like at 30, and then like on the phone pretty much like all the way up, and then like press down on the volume like once, and then that's normally what I listen to. Turn the gain up as far as you can until it gets like distorted, and then turn it just a little bit more like down, I guess you would say, to where it's not distorted. And also one thing to be cautioned about is the power wire running right here. Make sure it's not near anything like extremely hot. Obviously it can get warm. It's gonna get warm because it's in the engine, but mine's just, yeah, as long as you run it where I have it, at least in the general area, you'll be fine. Just don't run it like, obviously like straight across the engine or something like that. Then it's gonna start burning and frying, and that's not gonna be good. I've had that happen. Well, not with that wire, but something else. Actually, it was the LED wiring. I need to take that out, actually. It's not working anymore. I'm gonna do my custom wiring instead of the kits. Don't buy kits for LED bars. In the video about the painting on the dash that I mentioned, we're gonna be vlogging in St. Louis this weekend. It's actually not this weekend. Josh screwed up. That's your fault, Josh. It's all on you. All on you. Don't even, no, there's no excuses. He thought it was 9/4/16, so this coming Sunday, but it's actually 10/4/16, so next month. It's on a Tuesday. We're still gonna try to go, and then I think we're gonna go to Marshmallow in I think St. Louis again, actually, because I think the Tulsa sold out. But anyways, we're gonna be going there in I think December as well, so we'll be vlogging that. Really excited about Marshmallow. Really like him. He's like one of my favorite EDM DJs, and yeah, I'm really excited. Anyways, I hope this helped out the guy was asking, and I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. If you did, please drop down a like. If I forgot something, or you guys need some more information on something, just let me know. I can cover it in another video. And yeah, I think that's about it. My car is a bird. It's a birdie. Got the wings, the whole wing situation. There's the beak.